One of the biggest, if not the biggest fire they've ever had to fight. That's what Gilbert firefighters are saying about this fire at an apartment complex near Warner and Gilbert Road. Dozens of people had to be evacuated yesterday as smoke and flames filled the area. One firefighter suffered minor burns to his hands, while at least one other officer being treated for minor smoke inhalation. Thankfully, no one else was injured in this firefight. ABC 15's Mary Ellen Resendez live at the scene. And Mary Ellen, do they have any idea on the cause yet?
You know, they don't have the cause yet. It's still pretty hot, Katie. Let me show you, because we are getting kind of a closer look at this. Check out the massive apartment complex that this once was. Right now, it looks just like massive destruction, almost like toothpicks in the air. That is how much this fire burned. It is still smoldering in there, and a lot of times when it's still smoldering and hot like that, it's very hard for investigators to get in there and actually get the cause. We've not been updated by fire as far as any type of cause. This is what it looked like last night. The video was just incredible, and we talked with neighbors, and they're telling us these flames and the smokes were so high in the air that many of them who were living even blocks from here were very, very worried about what would take place. In fact, we spoke with one resident that is southeast of here who said his whole neighborhood was taking precaution. They were watering down their roofs, watering down their patios, taking anything that might catch fire in the backyard because embers were flying over his house, taking anything that might catch fire inside that house. Take a listen at what he said it was like last night.
Big embers, and that's when it started getting scary. They were quarter size, dropping down. I mean, every once in a while they'd drop down just where we were standing out in the middle of the street. I have 5 grandkids living with me, and they were concerned coming out and wondering what's going on. So, yeah, it's scary.
Booth tells us his whole neighborhood was wondering whether or not they were going to be evacuated. The neighborhood just south of here did have some partial evacuation, and of course there was an apartment complex that was evacuated where we showed you video earlier. And so we do know a lot of those residents have been allowed back in. I don't know about that apartment complex though. And of course this street still very much shut down. It's going to stay that way for a while. In Gilbert, Mary Ellen Resendez, ABC 15 News.
Okay, Mary.